Welcome back to this week's Fastest Minute in Construction. I'm Nate Beck, Daily Reporter staff writer. Let's dig into the news. The Wisconsin Historical Society Museum would leave its current location on the Capitol Square in favor of a new site in downtown Madison, under a plan favored by state officials. For some 2 decades, the Historical Society has been planning the construction of a new $120 million museum to replace the group's undersized museum on the top of State Street in Madison. While previous plans envisioned a redevelopment of its current site, museum officials this week say they are looking at another state-owned property on East Washington Avenue, about a block from the state capitol. Wisconsin's Department of Administration in the coming weeks plans to seek out architects and engineers to design a museum that would share a building with other state functions at the new site. Governor Tony Evers last year enumerated the project in the state's biennial budget after the job encountered years of delays. In other museum news, the Milwaukee Public Museum on Thursday announced that it has picked the design and construction contractors to deliver a project it would share with the Betty Brinn Children's Museum on the west side of downtown Milwaukee. Milwaukee's Kaler Slater and a New York-based architect would design the new museum. Meanwhile, Mortensen Construction would serve with Butler-based Alcon, a minority and women-owned firm, as the project's general contractor, in a, quote, mentor-protege relationship. Public Museum plans to build the new museum on the west side of Milwaukee's downtown, at the northeast corner of West McKinley Avenue and North 6th Street. The project is expected to break ground in 2022 and wrap up 3 years later. That's it for this week's Punch List. We'll see you next week.